Hi, Jordan Mortimer with the Aspire for Freedom Tribe, and I help internet marketers build profitable online businesses. Now, do you find that you are constantly spending time, all your time, helping out people who sign up under you in whatever opportunity you're involved with, whether it's multi-level marketing or whether it's a tiered commission system or anything like that in affiliate marketing? Do you find that you're constantly spending all your time on the phone, helping people one-on-one, and still finding that they're not really going out and producing, and as a result you don't have the lifestyle business that you're looking for? If so, pay close attention to this live, where I'm going to talk about a coaching call that my mentor recently did, and he's a multiple seven-figure earner, and a lesson he shared from studying people who do really well building teams. And he talked about a topic, a rather controversial topic, but basically how helping your team is actually hurting them, and how you taking steps to pay attention to them usually keeps them from producing and succeeding with their online businesses, and what you need to consider in order to reverse that trend and get them going out and producing while still freeing up your time to go out and produce results for yourself. So what happened was, a few months back, I was on a coaching call with my mentor, and what we do is we get on the phone each and every month, and this is with multiple marketers, and we bring out our content for him to review. And what we find is we ask him questions, we get critiqued on what we can do to improve our marketing, what we can do to improve our sales funnels, and so forth. And there's a six-figure top earner who was speaking to my mentor, and he was talking about how he found that he was going out of his way to try and help people in his team, but he was often finding that they weren't actually taking the action steps that he told them to, and he was spending all the time talking to people who weren't actually taking action based on what he shared. And as an end result of all this, he spent all of his time with people who didn't go out and do anything, didn't produce results, and as a result all his time was spent on the phone with these people, and it was basically just a lose-lose situation for everyone involved. So what my mentor shared with me is the following, and that is when many people in internet marketing think that the more they help their team, the more that they handhold them, the more that they'll produce. But in actual truth, this is actually completely wrong, because what you'll find is that usually how-to training doesn't really do much for anyone. What most people actually need at a core level is an internal shift. So they need to actually start believing that they can do it. So this takes them from thinking negatively and in a limiting fashion about whatever action steps they take. It shifts them to a positive stance instead. So most people, all they need is just a small win, some positive reinforcement, or as Frank Kern would say, positive expectancy. Because when people have positive expectancy, they then go out and take more action, and as a result produce more. So produce more leads, produce more sales, and produce more results for their business. So however they choose to build their businesses, they will find it. So what happens, however, is that most people, they don't have a certain level of mastery just yet. So not everyone is going to be experts with solo ads and Facebook ads and YouTube ads and search engine optimization and all these different things that you can learn. Most people aren't going to have that level of mastery in all those different aspects just yet, but they will still go out and try to help their team anyway. But here's the thing: if you try to teach your team in a one-on-one fashion from a position that isn't actually considered mastery, then what will happen is the following. Most people will come and ask you a question about something. It could be about traffic, or it could be about writing headlines, or it could be about writing emails or creating capture pages, or so forth. So most people will have someone ask them a question, and then they'll drop everything and go and answer them, even if they don't have that certain level of mastery that you actually should have and need to have in order to teach it effectively and in a way that will allow the person you're teaching it to go out and get the best results possible. And as a result, this takes up, if you do this, if you're teaching, dropping everything at the drop of a hat and teaching people when you're not at that level of mastery, you've used up your time and you've used up your time to teach a skill set to someone who's not quite going to understand it, and you're also training them to do the same thing once they start building their own team. So then this leads to them teaching concepts that they don't fully understand themselves, and as a result, it kind of the message down the way just gets diluted more and more, and it leads to the blind leading the blind. So basically, the more people you help one-on-one, the less sales you're going to make, and the less sales they're going to make. And even if you do have mastery with a certain aspect in your business, 2 or 3 levels down the chain, they're when they're teaching their team and their team's teaching their team, Chinese whispers is going to start to take effect, and the message is going to get more and more diluted and more muddled. And so as an end result, everyone's time is getting wasted, no one is making sales, and they are learning and teaching a diluted and muddled message that will eventually become completely different from the original message that you taught. So that is why you need to start looking at not teaching your team and hand-holding them in a one-on-one fashion, but instead putting certain systems in place that will allow you to continue to produce on a daily basis, continue to make results on a daily basis, and teach them to do the same thing. So then that will create true duplication in your business. It will free up more of your time, and as a result, everyone will start to make more sales. So that's my message for today. I'll go in a future video, I'll go a bit more into exactly how to set up these systems in order to basically free up your time and basically allow you to put a system in place that will make sales for them, and also teach them to do the same and create true duplication for your business. But either way, I hope you got some value out of this message. If you did, leave me some likes, some hearts, share this video, and click the link below where you'll find out more about what I do to build my team, what I do to build my list by generating 100 leads a day, and what I do to follow up with those leads in order to produce customers and ascending customers of monetary value, and how you can then go out and do the same for your own business. So thanks for stopping by. Leave me some likes, some hearts, share this video, and click that link below. Okay, see you later, guys.